You need to be the hero in your own life. One day you'll realize that nobody's there to save you. You go to school, you have teachers, and maybe you go buy an online course and somebody's helping you, but at the end of the day, all of those people are just temporary people that come along, pass by, and the next thing you know, you're by yourself again. And so many of us are waiting for that one big opportunity. We're waiting for somebody to just come and tell us what to do, how we can be successful, how we can be happy. And we go searching for answers online, on YouTube, in books. But we soon realize that after reading the books, after going online, after paying money for that course, we're still where we started. And if we do it enough, eventually we come to understand that the only way for us to move forward is if we actually do something about it. If we actually take that step forward, which is kind of self-explanatory, because if we want to move forward in life, if we want to level up in life, isn't the way to do it just to take that first step? Isn't it for us to take that one step in the right direction? I mean, it's not going to the left and going to the right and finding this YouTuber, finding this guru, finding this book. But it's instead us actually trying to take control and trying to save ourselves. And well, what are we even saving ourselves from? Well, lost potential. We're saving ourselves from a future that looks exactly the same as now, except you're older, you have less time left, and less friends. I mean, friends as in not people you just hang around or party with, but friends that are there for you. And not a lot of people in this day and age actually have friends, let alone friends that you can count on to be there when you need them to be at a moment's notice. Some of us are lucky enough to meet someone in our life journey, a best friend that becomes our significant other. Others of us aren't that lucky. And after the ordeal, there we are yet again alone. And so the act of saving yourself, I think, goes against the idea that we are victims of our surroundings. And if we are looking for a savior, then we've submitted to the idea that we are powerless in our circumstances. But reality shows us yet and yet again with examples of people online and people around us that we are not helpless in our circumstances, but only if only if we make it so. In fact, we are as helpless as we are willing to be helpless. If you don't want to be helpless, then you will adopt the mindset and identity of someone that isn't, and you will behave like someone that isn't. You will, at the end of the day, begin that first step towards saving yourself. And I don't know also what is in your mind when you imagine saving myself. Like, what does it mean? Like, imagine in your head, what does it mean for you to save yourself? Well, the first thing is we're in a circumstance or situation or a point in our life that we would rather not be in. But isn't that all of us? Is anyone actually truly content in their lives? I think some people are happy and content with the state that they're in, but I don't think anyone would be happy if they stayed in the same spot over the next 10 years, even maybe 5 years. And so the act of saving yourself is an act of progress. And an act of progress implies steps, implies actions, implies things you do that might not take you where you want to go right away, but you know are directionally correct. And it is physically impossible for us to get to where we want in one step. And the reason is because where we want to go is a place and an identity that is currently outside of our grasp. And in order for us to be someone that can step in that place, we have to be able to change and update our identities. And if you believe that you are somebody that can change, that can adopt new beliefs, new behaviors, new characteristics, new skills, then you're well on your way. Because in order to develop skill, all you need is practice. In order for you to develop belief, all you need is witnessing what you previously believed was not possible happen in someone else's life. And that someone else might have come from similar backgrounds. They might be of the same color. They might be of the same financial status, relationship status, mental state. But where they are today is where you want to be in the future. And if that's you, then you should pat yourself on the back and tell yourself, good job. Because although you're not where you want to be at, you are someone that realizes that things need to change. And if things need to change, then you are the only one that can change them.